the new airports being developed by our neighboring countries. In fact, when we were in the Grand Coalition government, we granted a contract, what we call the Greenfield Airport, to a Chinese company. But that again was later cancelled. The airport handles about 7.5 million passengers annually, but 4 million of those passengers use temporary tented structures. Again, in the last financial year, JKA handled 8.5 million passengers, meaning it has already optimized its passenger capacity. Its runway that is designed for 35 movements per hour is already doing 21 movements and is set to operate fully in full capacity by 2028, 4 years from now. Time is definitely running out for the overhaul, modernization, and expansion of the JKIA. I'm also aware that Kenya has, for possibly a longer period, been in great need of infrastructure to receive and distribute electricity being generated from new local investments in green energy and also from new investments in power stations in neighboring countries. I knew this when I was even Minister for Energy. The country has $500 billion US financing gap for the 20-year transmission master plan that is estimated at $5.3 billion US. In the meantime, with inadequate transmission capacity, insufficient evacuation capacity, system reliability, technical losses due to overloading of existing lines, and limited transmission coverage in remote areas. Having agreed that PPP is the way to go in light of the financial challenges we are currently undergoing, I wish to make the following observations. 1, the country needs to protect the framework for PPPs and in the country needs to protect the framework of PPPs and the investors that show interest in putting money into our public services and utilities. Otherwise, no investor will set foot here. 2, in the interest of protecting the principle and framework of PPPs and potential investors, we have a responsibility to ensure our processes are transparent, cost-effective, and accord equal opportunity to all would-be investors in line with the PPP Act. We all have misgivings about how the current proposed PPPs concerning the AKA and power distribution have been processed, which has resulted in a raging debate over the involvement of the Indian firm in the airport and energy sector projects. Unfortunately, these misgivings have also resulted in a lot of misinformation regarding the investors who have made the PPP's proposals. I have had a chance to interact with the PPP proposals in question. It is my duty to state what I know about them. When I was the Prime Minister of Kenya, I was introduced to the company and its activities by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while he was then the Chief